That's what good voice acting is right there. It's when you drop shit and you like make a noise. That's what it is. Just straight up.
Is everything okay? Do you need my help?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes,
everything's
I
fine.
need your help.
Okay.
I would have yelled for you. All right.
Oh, you're talking about me in the chat.
Oh, I thought you read that and then got in immediately because it was like right after I put that in.
Oh yeah, if you scroll up too far, you'll see more too. Where we decided that we were going to egg your house rather than invite you to play.
I mean, if it means you're gonna visit, you know, I know how to post that.
I just straight up said I was going to start stalking the university until I found you.
Father to be. Alrighty.
I'm impressed he hasn't disconnected and run away.
Yeah, because you guys actually live in distance to where you would be able to do that. Alright, so just to remind everyone, we're gonna be on a break for 2 weeks. Start.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, you okay?
Yeah, the armrests on my chair are not great.
Yeah, Anthony and I are leaving next Monday for our honeymoon. And so we won't be back for 2 weeks. And we'll try to jump back in, but we'll see how jet lag has taken up. Actually, no, we come back on Tuesday, so it might actually be 3 weeks.
Nobody said we can't play D&D in France.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll bring my stuff.
I'm just trying to do the math here right now, and that would be starting at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. depending on when daylight kicks in.
It's our honeymoon. We're gonna be partying till
Till
5 in
at
the
least
morning.
9:30 p.m.
Partying with air quotes.
Yeah.
We're gonna be going a la discotheque.
Ooh, learning some French, eh?
Oh, well, I kind of knew French already, but when I was learning it, they just hammered into your brain that if you were going to the bar, you were going to the discotheque.
Weird.
It was, yeah. Oh, the 80s. Our books were from the 80s. I'm not from the 80s. All right. So, I guess we can begin. Last session, you guys are surprise on the road. Still on the road. And you were you were adventuring. You saw
Weird mushrooms.
weird mushrooms. You saw let's see, where else did you go? This is why I shouldn't talk to Anthony before I play. I told Anthony everything and then everything left my head. What else did you
Trolls.
guys do? That was way before, but last session,
Oh, you want just last session? Okay.
yeah. I know overall what's happened. Oh, you guys, you started up with 4 familiar faces and me rolling like shit. You ran into these 4 douchebags again. They looked like they were, like, nobles, maybe weak. And as soon as you started fighting them, though, you did whoop their butts and teach them a lesson. They weren't as weak as they seemed.
Still seem
Then-
pretty weak. Oh,
Well, they didn't go down with one hit. Is what I mean.
I literally thought Thrilly was about to murder somebody. Like, yeah.
You taught them a lesson, and you did. I mean, yeah. What else happened? You overheard a fight between two cultists, Orla and Thimbra, and you got to know them separately for a moment. I believe Dandy and Thoroughly talked to Orla, and Zaggy talked to Thimbra,
The quiet one.
the quiet
Did you
one.
learn anything about the nobles?
They were assholes.
Aside from they're just like, okay.
They're strong.
some-
They were pretty strong, actually. Yeah.
There's some relation they've got with this. I don't know what it was. I think it was a threat or something, but they slipped a
Oh, that thing.
creepy-looking
Yeah.
skull on me. Not sure what that means.
They slipped a what at you?
It's like a black skull with blood coming out of its eyes. It was real creepy.
Oh,
I think it's a threat.
okay. Cool.
So next time we see them, we kill them. Got it.
Well, this is our religious leader here. He's
Our moral compass.
Mm-hmm.
They were picking the fight. They were not letting Thoroughly to the bar. Again.
And what else?
They also demanded this. They also demanded our Goldie. They tried to take Goldie.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Those
yeah.
the noble fucks did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
one-
tried to touch our new Goldie friend.
That was their deal. They said we could drink if we gave them the stag.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. And you were able to keep them off, keep them away, and they seem to leave. And who knows what will happen with them, or if they will ever return. Second. So then, what else happened? You cozied up to some cultists. You made it to another inn. You're rested. You also, you were in a small town. When it seemed at the end of last week, it seemed like someone was like staring. Someone walked in. They made eye contact with Thoroughly, and this wave of recognition seemed to
Oh yeah.
wash over them, and that's where we ended it. All right.
And we
Where
recognize them. We're in just another small town.
Yeah, you're in an inn. Like it's the common room of the inn, 2 stories again. Second story has rooms. First story has a bar. You're all at the bar, kind of cozying up. You're noticing that the cultists are all sitting together. They've been sort of they've been sorry. I'm helping John real quick.
There was also something we forgot to mention. We found a guy buried up to his neck who got
That's
betrayed.
another thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He didn't accept my offer of being
Your minion.
helper to hide him.
Where did you find this guy? At the
He was in the middle of the road.
It was
He just-
before we got to the inn with the nobles.
before you. Okay, okay.
It was in the middle of. No, it's after. It was after the nobles.
Oh, it was after the bar fight?
Yeah, after the
That
bar
was
fight.
After the bar fight.
Yeah.
What
Then
was his
he met
deal?
Carlin. He happened. I mean, Thoroughly knows this, but I don't know about the others.
Okay.
But he.
I haven't told anyone, so.
Yeah, but it seems like he said that oh my god, he broke an engagement off, and their father and brothers came and beat him up because he broke someone's heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so far nothing bad has happened. But for some reason, they're really insisting on keeping him. And you see like a trail of people.
Wait, so we dug him out?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
We helped him out.
And his name is Carlin.
Carlin. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually taking notes for like the first time ever. It's actually pretty
So,
helpful.
how many of these cultists are just walking in now?
We'll say that. So we'll say four. Four of them walk in, and you know they've been on this trip for a while, but you've been noticing that they've been kind of like looking over at you more thoroughly. Not really the others as much, but tonight you look up, and as you make eye contact, you can see with your wisdom that you've been recognized clearly, and
So they've been with the caravan for a while now,
yes,
and I just recognized them after 3 weeks.
you have always always known that they're cultists.
Yeah,
But-
but no, these are the ones that captured me.
They may have been involved with your capture. You were captured. You were definitely a figure, but you did get a little bit of a makeover, and but now they're looking over at you, and you can tell that there's something different about them. They're looking at you like you're a threat.
Nice knowing you, bud.
Are we with him, or is he just walking in? I remember.
I believe
Can't
you
remember.
guys are all
Yeah.
seated at the table, at the group tables, and these cultists they're keeping the 12 that are on the caravan are kind of keeping themselves more, and they are and these four in particular are kind of cornered off, and they keep, and thoroughly you can definitely feel eyes on you, like kind of pouring into you.
Okay, so if I've known these four, have been on the caravan for a while, have they been interacting with the other 12?
They're 4 of the 12, so they've been interacting with the other 8 and everything. Yeah.
And our 4 cultist friends are part of that 8.
Yes. Those seem to be the most amiable, like the most
Ironically, in some cases.
willing. Yeah, willing to talk to outsiders.
Hmm.
And
Alright.
you see one.
I'm gonna quietly say to everybody at the table, I think we've been made.
I guess I look around to see who's made us. Like,
I would point them out.
Okay, yeah.
stealthily.
Yeah.
Roll a sleight of hand check. Is it stealthily? Let's let the dice decide. It's there have been more subtle gestures, but let's see. They don't seem to take. They don't seem to. You're waving in a way that everyone. The only way Zag and Dandy and Halek recognize that you're pointing them out is because they know you. To everyone else, it looks like Thurley's drunk and waving his hand.
I whispered to Thrilly, what do we do? We can't just fight him here. The other cultists in the caravan, they're gonna know.
Which one's the de facto leader currently on the caravan?
Roll a perception check.
We've been watching him for a few weeks, so wouldn't we know?
Roll a perception check, please.
Oh yeah.
They're not like you've studied them for a few weeks. You're not quite sure who. It doesn't seem like they're taking their orders from someone, but it doesn't seem to be someone present. But these four seem to be more aggressive than the others.
Well, on the bright side, guys, we know who didn't give us that note.
True. All right. I turn to the group. Are we going to do this? Or are we going to fight them here?
What's sort of the stock of the room? Are we literally just in an inn right now and everybody's sort of having a grand old time?
Yeah. I would say that it's maybe a little later, and there are some people more drunk than others, and this is like maybe sorry, I'm echoing. Oh wait, it's because Anthony's right here. I would say maybe you see half of the caravan, maybe a third of the caravan.
Zeg, we could try my favorite trick. You target one or maybe two, and I target the rest.
Oh.
And then we go out back and have a little chat.
We definitely can't initiate the hostilities, so let them do something first. If they leave, we follow. If otherwise we look like we attacked fellow people on the caravan.
Well, not really.
I mean, if we fail, if they resist, then we're in trouble.
Okay.
I don't spellcast quietly.
What are you gonna do? If we follow an outside, you want two and I take two?
Sounds good.
Okay.
And I'll watch. No, I'll help. I'll help as well. But we could do it right here, and I could frame it like they said something horrible about, like your mother, and it's just a bar fight that escalated.
If you can, do it. I'll back you up.
I was gonna just try to make them my friends.
Oh, I like that. I like that much better. Okay, let's do this.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So we're just keeping an eye on them while we sort of discuss in hushed tones.
I'll go get a drink to maintain a level of being casual, I guess.
As you move across the bar, you do see these four join the table of the rest of the 8 cultists. And every once in a while, you see them kind of. One of the 4 is always keeping their eyes on your table. Not very stealthily, but
Are they talking? Can I overhear them? I'm pretty good at.
go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception.
You can hear them talking. You kind of the way where you are in the bar. There's like this great acoustic just going straight in your ear. They're seemingly talking about nothing, maybe a hometown story or a adventure. And then you hear one of them lean forward and say, someone who does not, someone who wants to thwart Tiamat sits among us. Sits among us in this bar. I hear another, one of the other kind of perk up. Ooh, how would they know? And Cultist A says, we just know. Don't look. Play cool.
Like, love it.
Stop looking. Jeremy, stop looking.
Okay, so I lean in to Thrilly. And I'm like, they've definitely recognized you, but I think it's just you.
Go for a walk.
Sure. If you think that's wise.
Let's go for a walk and see what happens.
Okay.
Oh
boy, I have had a lot to drink, and I could use the privy. I believe.
That's tree number 3, right?
Yeah, Thrilly, would you care to join me?
Head to the door. I'm kind of hoping Zag and Haluk follow.
I'm watching.
Some fresh air also.
I was gonna
Way
watch.
too loudly. Way too loudly.
No, I was gonna watch for them to go and follow you, and then I was gonna follow after them. So
I'm gonna give Haluk a blessing on the way out when I stumble into him.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go, but I'm gonna like kind of just wait, just a tick behind them, like so they're gonna get up and then I'll get up after, right after them, just like 10 seconds.
I'll wait for the cultists to get up and follow if they do, and then I will follow.
So far no one has really taken the pee-pee bait. But after Haluk disappears, go ahead and roll stealth thoroughly. You see Fennec pop up and say, "Oh, I gotta see what's going on out there." I mean, you know, pee-wise, might be something exciting. He pops up and heads out there as well.
That's one of the cultists as well.
Fennec is the cultist. Yeah, he's one of the friendly cultists. He's the wiry kid that likes Dandy because it was the cheese. Never forget.
Or maybe I should
Got it.
stealth as well. I'll try and stealth along with Thrilly here.
And he. Oh.
I did have something to drink.
Wow. Whoa.
Stealthiest I've ever been.
I bumped into you and gave you a blessing, so you actually get advantage there, Haluk.
Oh shit. I probably won't do much better than that, but
Fennec
yeah.
gets out of the door and he looks both ways and says, "Hey guys, they're really? Danny?" I'm assuming you gave fake names, but we never came up with them, so. Danny, hey, Haluk?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey!
No.
Oh, I thought.
Hey.
Oh, I thought he saw us.
He saw me, I think.
He did not see anyone, but
Ah.
when he hears Haluk's voice, he turns around, and go ahead and roll stealth again, Haluk.
Okay.
You still have advantage because it lasts for an hour.
15. Pretty good still.
Oh, and he's like kind of looking around the building, and then he kind of looks for a good tree. He's like wandering over for a good spot. I don't know how your pee works. I know what Rosie does, and then he
Pretty close.
start to relieve himself. We'll say, seemingly doesn't notice anyone.
Alright.
And he's whistling a tune that you heard from Elturel as he as he's urinating, and he finishes up. I'll give anyone an opportunity to react as he's finishing up.
He's the only one that came out.
Yep.
And he's definitely not the one that recognized us because
I'm going. Oh god. As he's finishing up and shaking, I'm going to come up, hand over the mouth, and grapple him.
Nice.
All right. Go ahead, straight versus straight.
The grossest time to ever grapple a person, and this is when you choose to do it.
He
Yeah.
literally did while he's shaking.
Definitely hasn't washed his hands.
He actually has a surprising amount of resistance to you, but you are able to grapple him. His exposed.
So, yeah, and I'm still behind him and just in his ear. You're gonna go back in. You're gonna tell them they're mistaken. Got it?
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Did they not
I'm gonna
point?
tell them that. And I'm gonna just turn him around and push him back towards the door.
His pants still down.
Yeah. His face is very red, and he kind of
And slip back into the trees.
and he heads back in. You see him looking back. Zach, what you would see is, I mean, obviously he's zipped up his pants. I mean, there's no zippers, but nothing.
Fastened
uh,
fastened, yeah.
He's fastened his trousers. relaced his trousers. And you see him a little bit shaken. He sits down and he's just staring. And you can see the other cultists are talking, but he's sitting quietly.
Well, they didn't kill him. That's good.
And his face is beet red.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, we can play it off as a thrilly prank.
Yep.
Um,
I guess we'll head back in.
what?
Dandy, I guess they didn't take the bait, did they?
No, I
Hey,
guess.
look.
Yeah, let's
I don't
go.
think I think I could see Dandy with my passive, but I can't see Halik.
And you come in, you sit down, and you do hear like a little bit of chatter as you come back, and you see for the most part, you feel the eyes seem to, though they followed you into the room, have kind of gone, what is it? Not quiet, but they've stopped giving you weird looks. So they do seem, you haven't it doesn't seem like you've completely thrown suspicion off. It seems like for the moment you've tampered it down a little.
Okay, that was good. Good.
So, oh, never mind. I won't say it right now, but I don't want to be whispering.
Hey! And then, wait, where are you? Would anyone like to do anything else this night?
Just keep a really sharp eye out.
Yeah, I think we should probably, sleep in shifts.
I'll tell Goldie all of our problems as well, since I don't think he needs to sleep.
If Goldie doesn't need to sleep, then yeah. Actually.
He nods, but can't respond.
Yep, he doesn't speak on you. He can't speak, he can just listen.
You see that, like maybe a couple cultists go up, and then to their rooms. Some are sleeping outside. You see, like maybe every half, not like specific, just randomly. They seem like they're headed to bed.
I'd head to bed at the normal thrilly time.
Yeah, do we have a room? Can we have rented a room, or are we not high enough on the food chain for that?
You can rent a room. We'll say a gold piece for 2 rooms.
Sure.
Looking at
Are you
that
eating
party
string?
funds?
We'll
Oh, you have
pile
party
in-
funds? Sweet.
Wait, I have party funds? I don't have party funds.
I was asking, I don't think any of us have party funds. It might be Rona.
Yeah. No,
I have
I've got it.
301 gold pieces, so I'll pay for it.
No,
Like an even 3.
If we want to take it out of party funds, let me find it. I linked it to you guys when I made it.
Oh, yeah, a while ago.
We got some strange things in the bag of holding that we didn't like convert
We
to
should-
money.
When we get some time, we should inventory that bag.
There's
Maybe
probably
it's spring
some
cleaning.
nasty stuff in there, I'm sure.
Troll dick.
When was the last time I used it?
Regardless, we pay for the room. We are in a room. I bring Goldie up with us. Since people seem to be very interested in him, I definitely keep him nearby.
When heading up,
Hope-
Thrillia
hoping-
suggests we all pile into the one room, even though we got 2.
And at around the same time, Orla and Thimbra kind of follow you up, and you see that they're sleeping in the room across the hall from you. They don't say anything to you except the normal, like the friendly hello and good night, which is pretty friendly for them.
Which way do the doors open?
Don't all doors open the same way? You have to push in, pull to
Okay.
get out.
I wanted to confirm that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm getting some echo through someone.
Check, check.
Who is it?
Me,
Check,
isn't
check.
it? I'm not getting any.
Check,
Is
check.
it me?
It's Anthony's mic.
Yeah, it's through Anthony.
My mic. God damn it.
Okay,
Keep being the one.
Andy, I know you've got some rope.
Oh yes, yes,
Can I
definitely.
borrow that, please?
Of course. You can have it, really. You can have the rope, in fact.
I'm gonna go out and tie to, because our 2 rooms essentially joining like side by side.
Yeah, we could say that your rooms are joining side by side. Their room is maybe
Is
across
across.
the hall, not
Okay.
directly across, but maybe in between the 2 rooms. You know.
To the room we're not using, I'm going to tie one end of the rope to the door handle and taut to their door handle.
Okay.
Therefore, neither door can open from
All
the
right.
inside, and then go back into the room we're using.
All right. So yeah, you do that. Yeah, I'll say that you've tied enough tricks and traps that this works with no problem.
Can I
Hey,
try
Billy,
hanging
so,
aside? Watch your head.
what's the plan here? What's that all about?
I don't trust any of them, and if I can keep 2 of them in their room, all the better.
Maybe half an hour later, you hear someone coming up and saying, what the hell is this? Like, what the hell is this? Get this out of here! And maybe you hear some some scurrying and like some knife cutting rope and deep apologies. Sorry. You are blocking a hallway. Yeah. And maybe one last set of footsteps. You, by your counts, the last room has been filled. Maybe half an hour after that.
Are they like right next to our room, or are they across from us?
They're
Yeah, like-
across from you.
Okay. All right. All right. So, what are we gonna do about this? They've made us. We've been made. Can we continue to travel with the caravan? Do you think it's too dangerous? Should we go somewhere else?
See, they don't know that we know they know.
But try and figure out the mental math right there. Okay, that could be true. Yes.
So we just stay prepared. We don't
Well,
do
what-
anything. If they start something,
We finish it. I mean,
they
What?
started something against us.
There's something that they start though could be like poisoning your food, and then you never get a fight because you're just
Well,
dead.
I can take
fix
care of
that
that as
tomorrow.
well. Yeah, I can also. I will take precautions from here on out, and we'll take care of that.
I can be ready to do that tomorrow as well.
I think as long as we keep our heads on the swivel, we'll be okay for the time being.
Okay. I really don't want to hurt Fennec. He seems like a good kid. I think he's just misguided. Maybe some of them are
Well,
actually
maybe I
evil.
Given
I
our
helped scare him a bit into realizing that his choices are not the best choices.
Yeah, perhaps however this goes, he will learn a lesson.
scared straight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Tough
All right.
love.
I'm more in favor of just, love. Love seems to be good. Tough love
Yeah,
is bad, usually,
tough
I
love
think.
seemed to work for me, so
Alright.
And look at Thoroughly. He turned
Yeah,
out
perfect. 100%.
Exactly. Thank you, Caleb.
Ay.
Alright, so we're just gonna play it cool for now.
And well, I'll make sure our food is purified. We can always eat good berries if we need to. We need to make sure your people are eating with us thoroughly, as well as the two we picked up and Goldie here.
Yep. How much can we do?
Not very. I mean, if as long as all the food is in, yeah, as long as everything's within the radius, we're good.
That's a lot of food.
Yeah.
We just do a 10-minute,
Thank you for the food. Bing.
basically. Go full prayer on that shit.
What are you doing? Like purify food?
Yeah.
Yeah, purify food and drink.
Is that a? It's not a? Is it?
It's ritual for me, anyways.
Nice.
I can also. I've very rarely had to call upon this, but I am able to find food and water for myself and up to 5 other people every day.
Just
So,
we keep doing our normal thing. We'll just
Yeah.
throw a bit more Timora and nature into it.
sure, yeah.
Really says that nature kind of like towards egg, like nature.
I wiggle my hand.
questioning if that's where that comes from.
Yeah, it
It's
is. Yeah, you got
basically
it.
Nick.
I just breathe really hard, and I
Bird,
just kind
the
of.
god nature.
I think we'll be okay. We need to make sure that we maintain our social standing here. Otherwise, everybody hates us and we get tossed out
Yep.
and or
Yep.
killed or worse.
We keep doing what we've been doing, and if they decide to start shit, we finish it.
Don't get caught alone.
And remember, if things do go awry, we have a couple friends within their ranks. At least people who are somewhat acquainted with us. So maybe we could turn them, perhaps. And that's a bit of a stretch, but just wanted to leave that open. Doesn't have to be a bloodbath
I almost-
if it comes to it.
I almost feel they'll be the first to turn on us.
I hope. No, Fennec, he's a great guy. He's
Okay, maybe not him.
Orla, maybe.
About how many days travel out are we from, Waterdeep? That's where we're headed, right?
Yeah, you're maybe on your last 10 day.
Okay, we can, come on, guys, we can make it for 10 more days. Get our buddy Twig here to where he's gotta go, see this whole thing through.
All right, wise words. All right, you've convinced me. I'll take first watch tonight. Make sure we don't get.
I'll take second.
I can't see in the dark.
I'll take third.
What? You
What?
can't.
Oh yes, I can. Sorry,
fine.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fine.
No, I can see in the dark a little bit.
All of us can see in the dark.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I keep forgetting I'm not a normal human boy.
You're not a cool boy.
You're not a real boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, the night passes. You hear some crying in the hallway at one point. Sounds like a woman.
Who-
We'll say during the. I mean, you guys. What time do you think you guys went to bed? Midnight. So.
Yeah, maybe it was a party-ish night.
Yeah, midnight-ish. So maybe around like 2 in the morning, you hear some sobbing in the hallway.
All of us, or whoever's up, whoever's
Whoever's
first
up.
watch. So
Who's
first
awake?
watch. This is end of first watch.
Okay.
Okay. I will listen more closely. Is there...
Go ahead.
Do I hear anything, like, recognizable about the sobbing?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay. 17.
You don't recognize the crying. You can tell it's from a woman.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I stealthily crack open the door and see if I can see who it is.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
$20.
Okay. You assume that no one can see you. And as you look out, you see the long blonde hair of one of the sisters you picked up a while back.
Henrietta
Okay,
and
well-
Zelina.
Good job. A+ note taking.
Oh. She's just out in the hall crying?
hmm
Oh, well, this won't do. I'll go up to her. Yeah, well, why not? We're friendly with her.
Oh,
Well, what seems to be the problem? I'm sorry, I don't mean to intrude. If you want to be alone, that's fine.
no, thank you. I'm just so homesick. I'm just thinking about our old caravan that got destroyed, and I'm so sad.
Hmm. Well, that is. I'm sorry to. I don't know. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything?
Will you take
Where
a
is she?
walk with
Where was?
me?
Ooh. Sure. Of course I will.
Thanks. It's really nice to have someone to talk to. You know, Arietta is asleep, and she likes to sing these old songs from our hometown. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called Goldfields. But we're not welcome back there.
You're not welcome back there. Why's that?
Oh, our dad swindled a lot of money out of the townspeople, and we were sent away. And thankfully, my dad's dead. But I don't think the people of Goldfields will ever have us back.
Well, home is where you make it. I know it seems bad right now, of course. Being homesick is a terrible thing, but eventually you can make a new home. You'll find a place where you don't have a reputation and you can start anew. That's what I've always been doing. That's what I've been doing my whole life.
Oh, thanks. You're so nice. I wish I wish I didn't have to do this. She whistles. You're probably outside the inn, and her sister comes out from the shadows. Give us all your money.
I reach into my pocket and throw out my golden lions.
Yes!
Go ahead and roll initiative to get a battle map.
Why do people want to kill me? Why?
I was like, oh, of course it's Dandy.
Yeah, and of course I'm not gonna.
I mean, to be honest, you probably look like the most vulnerable person in the group.
Yeah, I'm tiny. I weigh 35
Yeah,
pounds.
exactly. And then all of a sudden, lion!
2 lions.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Does this
You're
make
in
any amount of commotion? Or are we
Uh,
using through
No. Yeah. Y'all are kind of far away. We'll say that this is like the map. This is maybe where the inn is. And here's one sister. Great color, Christine. Oh, you know what? Her countenance changes.
Oh, GG, you will be missed. Are you referring to Golden Fields from SKT, that town?
Yeah, but I purposely got her wrong.
Oh,
Gotcha.
jeez.
Okay.
Not good. Jeez.
Go ahead and everyone in the go ahead and roll a perception check at disadvantage since you're all sleeping.
Sleepy perception. That would put my passive at 13. Oof.
And you can go ahead and roll your you pull your character out.
Oh, right.
Since he's stealthed out, no one hears him.
Did he stealth out? Quietly?
Yes, he did.
He rolled stealth? Oh, he did roll stealth.
I
Damn.
did, yeah.
20.
The door.
I'm sorry. So she's next to you. And oh, do they have the stats of a lion?
I'm looking that up right now. Let's see.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure they do, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Giving you. They can. We'll say that they're medium though, just to make it easier on me. Okay. Oh, did you roll initiative?
I did, but I didn't click my character. I can do it
Oh.
again, so just so I get on there. I rolled a 20.
Man, I inside checked these girls, and they told a really good lie, if that's the case.
I mean, yeah. All right. So you get to go first. They get
Okay.
a +6 on deception, so yeah.
Plus, they looked like women a second ago. Yeah. I guess I'll attack the one that's closest to me. I'll say, do they still look like it, or have they shape-shifted?
We'll say that she looks like a doppelganger, and this one still looks like the sister, blonde, young woman.
Okay, I will attack this one while saying, "Get away from your sister, she's been replaced!" And I will attack. 16?
That hits.
7 piercing damage. And then, bonus action, I'm gonna disengage and get up near my lions over here. I'm gonna disengage and get over to here and kind of hide behind them.
All right. And your lions act on your turn. Is that right?
Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It doesn't exactly say. But
We'll just say that they act on your turn
Oh, okay. Then
because it'll make it easier.
sure. One will come up to this one will come up to this one, and they will attack. I'll try and find what a lion. So it can.
Did you
doesn't have.
find it in your notebook? Your player's book? Your player's journal?
What? The lions?
Yeah, you just put it in there.
Players. Oh yeah. Oh, excellent. Okay, so they're gonna run up and bite, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't get quite enough to get a pounce off, so just standard bites to each one.
Okay, those both hit. So we'll say this one takes the. Oops, that's your lion, not the doppelganger. This one takes 7. And this one takes 6. All right. It's the doppelganger's turn. I guess they should go for the lions first. This. Oh wait, let me see which one is which. Okay. This one is this one. She's going to slam attack twice. 20. Oh my god, does a 25 hit?
Oh yeah, they've got AC of 12.
And that is 8 damage. And let me just. Okay. And the second one is going to go for. Oh wait, they get 2 attacks, so this is the second attack on the lion. Does a 10 hit? I believe it.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So this is the second doppelganger's turn. Going to go for a slam attack. 17 hit.
Mm-hmm.
So this lion takes 7 damage. And 13 hits, so he takes 8 damage.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that is their turn. And on this one's turn, she shifts from a doppelganger to look exactly like Rona. And says, in Rona's accent, because I'm not going to attempt to, "Don't kill me, Dandy."
This seems like a trick to me.
I just kind of watched you do it, so.
These things are jerks. They're real jerks. Alright, that makes me want to kill him more, honestly, for taking... I can't let this thing pretend to be Rona, so I will rush up with my movement over to here, get behind it, and stab Rona, I guess. Ooh. 22.
That hits.
6 piercing and sneak attack. Another 13.
All right. Yep. You put the hurt on this one. Yeah. This one is Rona is not looking good, and every time you stab her, she cries out, "Why, Dandy? Why?" But
Why
it
are-
sounds exactly like Rona, even though you know it's art.
Why are you doing this? This makes no sense. Could have just stayed with the caravan.
You could have just
that's
given
my
me your money.
You're greedy, and my lions attack.
Okay.
Let's go bite the one next to me. That's that attack. And the other one's going to attack the other one with a bite. 14? Is 14 hit?
The first. Oh, yeah, both of those hit actually.
Okay.
So, which one hit which one?
6 hit the one closest to me, 11 hit the furthest one.
Okay.
Are my teammates just fast asleep?
Oh, I'll go ahead and let them see if they notice.
You've been
I
yelling,
think I hear
right?
some yarling. Yeah, I yelled at Rona just a second ago.
Well, say
Really
at
is a
this
deep
point,
sleeper.
well, it'll be about a 15. You wake up and notice Danny's gone.
With disadvantage, normal.
Mm-hmm. Because you's asleep. You're
Fuck.
in snoozy doozy land.
I am bad at guard duty.
Yeah,
Sure.
a little bit.
What am I gonna say?
Especially when you were supposed to just be waking me up.
Yep.
Was I supposed to say wake up? There's people crying out in the hall. I mean,
You know, you go,
doesn't seem
Thurley. It's
to me.
pretty much your shift. I gotta go walk this girl around for a little bit. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
I'm sorry. I just have this deep need to console people. I'm sorry.
But at least I'd be awake.
Yeah. So it is this one's turn. And it is going to slam attack this lion twice.
My lions. Yeah,
13.
that is. Yep.
Yep. Did they? I don't know if they die.
They revert into their stone form.
He
Oh,
can't
yeah.
be turned back. Yep, that one is no longer. He's a statue.
Yep. This one is a statue.
Oh, this one? Okay.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I hit this one. Sorry.
6. Okay, he's still alive, actually. He's got 4 health left.
Okay.
I don't remember what this one had. I think it was like 12.
So this one is going to attack you. Is going to turn and attack you. 24 hits, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
8 bludgeoning. Oh my god, what if you pass out? And a 12 does not hit you.
12 does not, no. I'm a little tougher than that. Give me some credit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're way tougher than these guys. Alright.
I will try and finish off Rona. Or, at least she's here in spirit, in some level. She's
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
24.
That hits.
7.
Alright.
8.
Alright. And with that, this one falls to the ground. Rona falls, but as she's bleeding, she reverts back to her doppelganger form, and she falls on the ground face first. And you hear this one cry out, "Oh shit!"
I bet it. Okay. I will rush up to this one.
Okay.
Already here, and yeah, I guess that'll just be my turn. But my lions, who are still both lions, this one's gonna rush up to here. I'm gonna make 2 bite attacks on him or her. I don't know.
Them.
Yeah, that's true. That could be anything, right?
I don't
Okay.
really think they have a gender. I think they're just lay eggs or something. Alright, that hits. Both
Wait,
of them
wait,
hit.
hold on. I have
Ooh.
advantage because of pack tactics. Lion has advantage on attack rolls against creature if at least one of the lion's allies is within 5 feet.
Yeah, they
So-
also only get 1 attack per turn unless the target's prone.
Okay, no natural 20s.
Okay. But yeah, this one is not.
Oh, you did
good.
that though. Oops.
And so this one disengages and starts to run, cursing you, and screaming obscenities and vengeful threats. So they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off. Do you want to chase them?
Let's see.
They're
How fast are they?
they can. This one dashed on. Oh wait, sorry, can't dash. Never mind.
Also, Danny can just catch them anyway.
My lions
No.
can definitely catch them too, because.
They're right here.
Oh yeah. This will be great. This gives my. I'll stick my lines on them. I go get them, boys, and they're within 20 feet, so they can do their pounce attack.
Oh yeah.
Um,
With advantage because they're next to each other when they attack too. Oh shit.
Yep. So they're gonna attack them with a claw attack, and if that hits them, they get knocked prone. Wait,
Oh shit!
is it true?
Is a DC 13 strength save by the target or prone, and then you get to make a
Okay.
bite attack as a bonus action.
Great. They'll do both of those things. Both
Strength
pounce on him.
11.
So-
Don't make it.
Yeah. So that one is prone. Oh yeah.
Oh.
And you watch as your lion rip this one to shreds. Ooh, is there blood? Nope. Dead. Yep. So you killed them.
Yes.
2 less followers. Very good, Dandy.
Making things less complicated. All right. Well, how do I look? I'm not
How
that
do
injured.
you look?
I'm a little injured. I got a bruise, but it's not quite dramatic enough for me. So I've got this really old vial of doppelganger blood that I had before. I'm just gonna pour it all over myself, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
jump on the back of one of these lions and go back into the inn. Just make it real dramatic.
And you hear the when you come in, you hear the innkeeper scream in horror. The lion walks in.
Polishing the bar at 2 a.m. Don't mind me.
I'll say, calm down. There was an attack. As you can see, I'm covered in non-human blood. There was some doppelgangers. Do you know what a doppelganger is?
No.
Well, they look like people until they're not people, and then they try and kill you. But you can find their bodies outside. If you want to see, I wouldn't. It's a grisly sight.
I mean, we've cleaned up worse things before, I guess. I'll have my son do it in the morning.
All right, and I'll need a couple steaks as well from my lions. They served me well.
He nods and says, cooked or raw?
I don't know. How do lions like it? You know, I'll go ask Halik. Halik knows a lot about animals. I should tell my party I was attacked. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to go upstairs.
Okay.
I still ride the lion upstairs because it's too cool to not. I only have him for another hour, but I want to get my use out of it. So, I go and tell the party. I burst into the rooms with the lions and they roar and everything to get everybody up.
You hear several people wake up outside.
Do we still
as
have to
well.
roll perception checks at disadvantage to see if we wake up?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to wake you up.
We're awake. Yay, we're awake.
Okay, alright. I say, oh my god, I was just attacked. You know those women that we picked up alongside the road?
You mean Henrietta and Z?
Yeah, not women at all. They were something else. You know that creature we fought in the mines that you blew up with a fireball? Do you
Yeah,
remember that?
yeah, the one that looked like Nesnar, the doppelganger. Yeah.
Yeah, they were one of those things. They were both those things. They lured me out. They said, "Give me all your money," And I tell him what happened. He's the lions. I go, hey, like, what kind of meat do these things like? Cooked or raw? I wouldn't think they would.
What, lions?
Yeah, the lions.
Raw? I mean, definitely raw.
Oh, of course. I was a lion gonna
You
cook
could give them
anyways.
probably little pieces of cooked as treats, but I think the raw will be better for their digestive system.
Okay. Thank you for the advice. And but really, it's your shift. I know he's gone, but oh, I need to sleep. I get them their treats. I get them their treats and treat them well, and snuggle up with them before they turn back into figurines.
And you're just sleeping with uh, two gold lion figurines. What a good use of them. I forgot you had those. That would have been a lot different if you didn't have
I probably would be dead, I'm guessing. Yes.
them.
Okay.
This is beautiful. This is art.
I was saving them. I was saving them for a good time. I was like, in case I ever get jumped or something. God forbid.
Are they
All right.
a one-time use sort of deal?
And once
No,
every
well-
7 days.
Okay.
That's pretty good use then.
Yeah.
I don't like to clutter up the field by using them all the time, but
I take care of that most of the time.
the goats are way cooler, in fairness.
Mm.
All right. Does anyone need a short break?
Oh, okay.
Does anyone need it? Yeah. Let's take a short break. We'll be back at 5.
Cool.
Okay.
Sure. There's just a huge crack of thunder, and my dogs are freaking out, so that was good.
Oh, okay. I moved you from the lion page. I'm sorry, everyone.
Wait, is
We
this the
must-
road we finally get to see the road we're traveling?
Yeah. So maybe you were at like Liam's old or whatever. A few days later, you're traveling back again on the road. As you can see, Lizard March is over here. Very exciting, very good, very important. And
Potter.
everyone's kind of a buzz. Potter. They're getting the people like Eldkin is getting pretty excited because, and she keeps saying, "You're gonna be really we're so close to Daggerford. It's the last leg of the journey once we hit Daggerford. But we have to stop in Gillian's Hill. Gillian's Hill is the best. Is like a weird little place. You always find something weird. And there's this shop that you have to go to, and you could sell whatever junk you want, whatever junk you could sell, and you can find whatever little bits bobs you want. It's like the coolest place. We're gonna stay there for sure. We're gonna hit Torless treasures. I'm gonna show you the best time in Gillian's Hill. Oh, I'm so excited. Once I sold a broken horseshoe to what's his face? Not Tillian. To Torlith, and he sold me like this really sweet necklace. And she holds up a pretty cheap looking necklace, but she's obviously very, very connected with it. We're gonna have just the best time. So let's go. And she's kind of this week. She's pretty excited. A new breath has filled her, and she's like almost leading it, like almost running like a small child towards this place.
I want to keep my eyes peeled because this is sort of the area where, like, are we at Gillian's Hill yet, or are we on the way to it?
You're close to it. You're probably approaching it.
Okay, so
you'll-
we haven't been ambushed by any cultists yet, so that's good news. Because this is the area I'm assuming where that other group said there was an ambush at some point.
Yeah, you passed about that. I would say it's probably like south, like around, like ooh, I'm on the wrong layer.
We saw it, yeah.
Oh, okay, probably like further down there.
Okay.
And you've been keeping your eyes out, but nothing is coming to mind.
Good.
Yeah, and you enter the hill kind of around dusk. And it's a hamlet, so it's small. And it's a weird little place. It's quiet, but there are definitely scars in the area of some sort of battle. You can't quite place your finger on it. None of you are historians, but there are some familiar marks on some of the buildings that haven't been healed, though none of you can really place what it is or what they are. But you encountered something that left this mark long ago, and it's safe though. Like no one's, there aren't a bunch of guards running around, and you pass Torless treasures, and you find a couple bars that you could frequent and a nice spot to lay your cots and bedrolls for the night. Yeah. And as you're passing in town, you do notice one thing. there's a man in the center of the town, and he has a chain in one hand and tied to 5 humanoids, and he's calling out, "Slaves for sale! Slaves for sale!" That voice. Get your pick. Get your pick. 5 good ones. 5 good ones.
I just want to take a sec and talk to Elkin and say, is this usual around here?
I mean, sometimes they get some good ones from the Underdark. I don't have really any place for a slave, but if that's your fancy, it's your fancy.
So slave trade is common and accepted at this point in time?
Yeah. And we'll say that it's not like they're not beaten. I don't know. It's not the best, but
Druids like free things, not things in captivity, especially people. Okay. Zag is just gritting his teeth right now.
You you look like you have some coin. And next to him are there's like a couple deep gnomes. There's 2 like other critters that you would find from the Underdark, and at the end is a little goblin.
So these are all monstrous races.
Mm-hmm.
Deep gnomes aren't monstrous, are they?
Not monstrosities, but they're considered like evil, essentially.
Yeah. Any interest? That one at the end, he points to the goblin. That one speaks common. Good for traveling in the Under.
I secretly count my my gold pieces, and you said how many?
Oh.
I look at Zag to see if he's looking at me.
Yeah, I mean, I glance over as soon as he says something, sure.
You want to make a deal? Well, which one? This one's tough.
That goblin at the end. You said he speaks common?
Yeah. Step forward.
Step forward. Okay, I step forward.
Not you.
Excuse me.
Any interest in becoming a slave? You'd be very good. You seem to follow orders. It's just like what you're doing now. You don't get paid. Little one. I'd sell this one 50 gold.
50. I want to. Can I approach the little goblin guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I sort of like. I go up and I'm like sort of tugging on his hands and like trying to like feel how strong he is, but then I like look at him and I give him a little wink. And yeah, what does he do? Anything?
He just looks back at you, confused. He looks a little above it. He's a little bit stronger than most goblins, you've noticed. And he's staring at you with a very blank, sort of a blank expression, but giving you a chance to look him over.
Okay. Little guy here. Do you like adventure?
Am I muted? Oh, I'm not. Okay. Adventure. Why not? If it gets me out of here.
Okay. So you said 50 gold for this. How about How about we make it a little bit more reasonable, and call it 30?
30, huh? Go ahead and roll a. What's a good negotiation check?
Persuasion.
Persuasion roll. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I finally got to sell one of you.
Who is around the area right now?
I would say everyone's kind of split off. Like you, kind of were, like the caravan's kind of finding its own like places to stay and for the night. And
Okay, and can you describe who are these slaves again? There's a goblin. There's 5 other just random ones.
so there's the goblin who just spoke. There are 2 Underdark halflings and 2 deep gnomes.
Okay, so I'll sort of. Okay, cool. Good to know.
And this person has a dark mask on in front of them. It's dark enough to where, they're under like a nice big tarp, and their skin's covered. But you've seen you get the feeling that this person might be a drow or
Yeah, I had some suspicions. Cool. Continue, Halic.
Yeah, what do you say? 30 gold. That's an honest offer. Come on, man. I'm a traveler. We just
30
need a little
gold is
help around here.
great.
Okay.
Hand it over.
As he says that, I cast Charm Person.
Okay, let me make a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Great.
Hey, look,
Love
we
it.
can't support the slave trade. We can't give this man money for this person. Just leave them be. We'll continue on without them.
Without,
Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding.
I need.
I just John can be left.
Yes, and Dan. Yes.
As you move your hands to try and to charm this drow, you suddenly remember, as fellow Fey ancestry, he shakes it off easily. He got advantage. But and stares back at you. Funny. You're all an interesting group. Here. Oh, and I'm sorry, let me cast. And at that point, he kind of stiffens up. And what's your spell save? Thoroughly?
I was muted. Whole person was on Halic.
Oh.
Because this is completely out of character for Halic.
Yeah, he thinks he's gonna fucking stab him. That's hilarious.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like, and yeah, and he's like, this has been keeping the Underdark running for centuries, little one. He reaches out his hand and shuffles your hair obnoxiously.
Wait, so
take-
are these people trying to kill the slave master guy?
I haven't tried. No, we haven't tried to kill
I'm
him.
misreading what's going on and trying to save you from Halic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay.
Halic, you're considered paralyzed
Okay.
for the next minute. I'm gonna walk up in front of him and go, "What the hell are you doing?"
To me?
You do get a save
Yeah.
every 6 seconds, though. So
Right. I just figured it would be helpful.
You can speak haltingly.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just thought be good.
Gnome.
Help.
Gnome.
Wink. Can I
I
wink?
calls her the gnome.
What?
Does the name Theron mean anything to you? Or Tharin or whatever.
Oh, wait. Yes, we traveled with a Theron for some time. Wait, you know him? Her? Was it a her? It was a her. It was her.
Them.
Yes.
None.
None of them.
I'm gonna start pushing the paralyzed Halak away from the goblin.
You're all a bunch of weirdos. The salesman said, "I'm out of here." Turns around and
Get me out of here.
Okay. Here's your 50 gold. Jeez.
I got 85 gold for this little.
30.
Wait, you already paid him? Oh, no.
Yes, he did. Which are the other ones do you want, little one?
Oh,
There's this one who's your size, this one who's also your size, this one that's a little bigger than your size.
I was a little hardy and I got a little overexcited there. They're fine slaves, I'm sure, but no, I'll pass. I'll put away my
Great!
money.
Then thanks
Maybe
for the
next
tip.
time. Jeez, you're still taking my money? I give him 5 gold, not the 50. I'll give him 5.
Damn,
I'll
I
say
thought I
thank
got you there.
Almost.
How restrained exactly am I right now?
I guess you would have your wrists in cuffs and your feet in cuffs and a large chain that came. He undid yours from the rest and handed it to Halek, the new owner.
Oh, so Halek was able to successfully purchase me.
Yes, he did purchase you.
Halak, you managed to shake off the whole person.
Okay.
I'm still trying to push you back because I've seen how you've treated goblins.
Extreme prejudice, that is.
Jeez, I shake it off. I'm like, Jesus, really? I was just trying to.
Make me make you my friend.
I was just trying to free this little goblin for some reason.
Yeah, the last time I saw you with a goblin, you knocked the head off with your club.
That's 100% true.
Oh, that is true. All this traveling, I don't even know which way is up anymore. You're right. And I look at the goblin.
It
That's
spoke
why
to
you're
me,
going
though.
back.
Hold on. It
Okay,
spoke
alright,
to
look.
me. It knows Theron.
You know our old friend. You looked like you needed help. I had a momentary lapse in judgment. You can stay with us, but you owe me 30 gold pieces.
Still don't trust green people together.
Do you have a bow I could borrow?
Holy shit.
I'm gonna arm this person?
Anyone?
This thing? I'm sorry, you're...
A bow?
Is it a he, a she? Can I
It's a
recognize?
he. Yeah. Sure.
Do you have a
Almost
name?
3. Give him your bow.
Oh, yes, sir. Right away, sir.
And
One of the
3
servants.
arrows.
Here, 20 arrows for you, sir. What can I do for you, thoroughly?
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the drow.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
get to do that thrice, by the way, on my first turn.
Oh, nice. I see what you... Gloom. I like it. That's dope.
Go ahead. You
And I'm
monster.
gonna use sharpshooter.
What is this?
Oh,
What was it?
hell yes.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
If that hits, yeah.
First one hits. And you murder.
Oh!
What an entrance! What an
There,
entrance!
get your 30 gold.
You see 2 arrows fly straight into the back of this drow who's wearing chainmail, splitting him open, and a second arrow flies into his head, bursting it into covering nearby the slaves and nearby passerbys.
I
That's
Alright.
literally say that to the one who just asked if there was anything else.
I actually want to talk to any of those from the Underdark, and I'm gonna basically on a condition of letting them free. I just want to basically ask them if they've seen any above ground people, half elves or elves, being traded down there, and from a northern area.
Oh, do you want us to, sir? Well,
No, we
well,
don't.
if it helps you that we've seen them, then yes, we've seen them.
So that's a no. I just was curious to what you knew. That's fine, and I'll just insight check them to make sure they're telling the truth, which they are because they don't know anything.
You seem
They
Wow.
seem really truthful.
they seem eager to please.
I just undo their manacles and say, try and stay out of trouble and don't do anything bad.
They're welcome to stay with us if they want.
Or if you want to follow us, feel free. We have quite the entourage, and we do pay in food.
Oh, it would be
Maybe
quite
not.
nice, but I think the DM will be very pissed if we haven't followed us. She just got rid of 2.
Alright, I give them some good berries for the road.
Thank you. We're gonna go back to the Underdark and murder the people who told us. Thank you.
We salute them as they leave.
Yeah, they're actually like nasty, horrible little creatures that don't seem grateful to just and head back in. All right.
Wait, was this in the middle of the town or was this outside the town? Were there many
It's
people?
kind of in the middle of the town, like maybe 5 passerbyers, not a lot. Yeah, and it seems like commonplace in this area. It's
The
you find a
slaving or
local
the
guide.
murder?
A little of both. It's a pretty rough town, and yeah. You could find out more about the town if you'd like.
I'd like to find out more about this goblin here that we've just joined up with.
And I definitely think Grackle would tell you this is there's a ancient and dangerous tomb that leads to the Underdark close by, and this is a common place for people to pick up slaves from the Underdark, though most people don't take this because they're horrible little creatures. Not everyone, of course. Present company excluded.
I don't know. I did applaud that turnaround, though. That was pretty impressive. What's your name, new servant to Halik? Halik, what is the deal with this? What just happened?
Not anymore. I
He got his gold back.
Oh.
Actually, servant.
I am keeping a very close eye on Halik.
And I am keeping a very close eye on the goblin.
Yeah.
Which is not helping thoroughly.
So what's your story there, bud? What do you do from here? To the goblin, I say.
What was it that Theron told me to do?
Oh, Theron said that if you find this group on the surface, they'll help you.
I tell him that.
Help you with what?
Survival.
Insight check.
Survival?
You said you'd keep me safe.
We try to keep
He must
the
have
whole
been
realm
talking about a
safe.
different party.
Yes. I don't know. You're sure that they told you to come to us? We fight dragons and things. It's not safe work.
That is what I do. I hunt. In the Underdark.
You may prove useful to me later on, so I'll I'm okay with you sticking around. You might have some knowledge that I could use later.
Well, we've run into your kind before. Not to be prejudiced, but
They stabbed
I've never-
us.
yes, I've never found a agreeable goblin before. What's
Oh, they stabbed you? I don't have a knife. I'll be fine.
I like slowly
Little
gesture to the dead guy.
little worried about your bow?
Yeah,
What's
a little
what's
too
stopping
good
you
with
from?
that?
What guarantee do we have that you're not going to shoot us in our sleep, or just when our backs are turned?
Theron says you're friends. You're probably okay. Probably.
See, we haven't
Yeah,
seen Theron for a while, so how do we trust? It's more, how do we trust you?
I could ask you the same question, Elf.
We just freed you from slavery and gave you a weapon. I think that's.
I mean, technically you bought me, so
Still gave you the weapon.
that's true.
I don't think any of us have any use in owning a person. Maybe Thrilly, but
I do not
No.
own them. I paid them.
okay. Well,
Big difference.
Yeah, Thoroughly
True.
has 4 times the experience of owning people.
Not owning, paying them a living wage.
Traveling companions.
That's where Thorilli and I are different. I don't intend to pay the goblin.
Yeah.
Just kill it.
No,
Theron
like
also
you
said
said,
you were
we're
strong.
friends.
Yeah, he also said you're strong. I can't keep doing this, boys, guys. That's not.
All right, look.
Yeah, he also said you're strong, so if you need to, you can just kill me.
How well do you know the Underdark? We don't do wanton killing often. How
Look at Meg. Friend making, yes.
we make a lot of friends. How well do you know the Underdark?
Pretty well. Lived there my whole life.
And you know
Until now.
the slave trade down there reasonably well?
Oh yeah, I apparently until now was also just a slave. Was also a slave.
Excellent. I have a few questions for you once I get to know you a little better, but for now I will give you a tenuous trust, and I will proffer my hand downwards to the small green being.
Orange. Pale orange.
Pale orange? Oh my, okay. Pale orange being.
Yeah, don't just assume.
I just assumed your
You
gender.
know the color. Don't assume colors.
Pale orange gerblin. Yeah,
Gerblin.
I offer my hand.
I look at it. There's no food in it. I don't. What's this? What's that?
I continue to hold it out awkwardly, not reading the social tension.
I guess I put some. Do I have anything to put in it?
No, you are. You
I'm not
have
giving
a
you
bow
back the
and
bow. That's mine
Just
now.
no, you. I think you shake my hand as a sign of sort of agreement and trust.
Okay, I shake his hand with both my tiny hands.
Okay, and
arrow. You
I.
probably hold it like you put both of them in the hand and like shake up and down.
I like it's probably pretty dirty, so I like take it and like wipe it on some of my armor afterward, and
Rude.
Yeah, you don't have to be rude, man.
said the goblin that didn't know how to shake hands. How do you read the social situation?
I
I
mean, I'm a goblin. What's your excuse?
This is gonna be tough.
What is this?
So Bonchan goes over to our new goblin friend. What's your name, goblin? By the way, I say in goblin.
Grackle.
Crackle.
Grackle.
Grackle. Okay, cool. Bonchan goes over to Grackle and does a play bow, which upsets Alec very much.
and the goblin does nothing.
Oh, I pat the animal. I'm a ranger. So I
He's
have
a
a
wolf.
natural affinity for animals.
Grackle, have you ever been over dark? Is this your first time above ground?
Oh yes, it's very bright.
Have you ever? Do I know if like would anybody ever be cool with a goblin just walking around? Like maybe the city's different, but
You kind of get the feeling that you know how you feel about goblins. It's pretty similar to other people's feelings. You know that you'll need to hide. Grackle might want to alter his appearance when you're among people, but
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the cloak off of the guy I just killed.
Very good.
okay. You walk over.
Yeah, I'm gonna take as much of his hood as is salvageable from his exploded head.
If a large sized creature tried to do this, they would have nothing left. But you're small, so the hood isn't even big enough.
I have a kit for this. I could help you. I could disguise you if you were so inclined. I'm not sure I can do a lot to make your face look normal, but I can try.
Can't laugh.
Can't
Good
fix your
fellow.
face. Yeah.
Oh, I'll just cast disguise self.
Oh. Well,
Theron
That's
taught me
weird.
to change my appearance. I'm not,
wow.
if necessary. But otherwise, I'll just cover up.
Okay. Works for me, but I've always got this just in case. All right, so we've just arrived. We've freed someone from slavery and killed the slave master. What's next on our agenda?
For real.
Yeah, you could go to this oddities antique store. You could skip it and just keep going.
No,
You
let's
could-
check
Let's
out
go to the
this.
oddities
Yeah,
store.
yeah, oddities.
We would like our pay first, though. Please, if we could get my sergeant plus pay. I think we get like 18 gold waiting or something like that.
Oh, so you should have one. Okay, this is about day 52, so you should have 5 times whatever you were supposed to be paid. And remember, you only got the plus pay after the first 10 day.
Pretty sure we negotiated that in for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
but you didn't get the first.
What is the
it
plus
didn't
pay? Just
retroact.
0.5 times more?
Yeah.
Okay, so we get time and a half, basically. So we got 9, and then what's 9?
And everyone got paid differently, and everyone had to keep track of their own wages.
So wait, so what I wrote down, I get 1.5 times that?
Yeah, so 1.5 times 4, and then plus.
Oh, okay. So 12 is in the ballpark.
Woo!
The
54 gold, baby.
Let's see how much
Rona,
gold
for
you
some
got.
reason, got 12.
You guys were the bodyguards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would get, just a second.
You would get
48.
18 per week, so times 4, 18 times 4 is... You get 72 gold for the last 4 weeks. I'm assuming we already got our pay from the first week, so you get 72 gold.
Oh, cool.
And what about the under sergeants?
The basic guard is 5 gold per 10 day plus a bonus, so that was 7 times 4 plus
7.5 times.
30.
28. Yeah.
Don't let them cheat you out of those silvers, Thrilly. Yeah, don't let them.
Yeah.
Don't let them
30.
cheat. That's 2 whole gold there.
Exactly.
Yeah. And poor Grackle has nothing.
Oh, he doesn't
won't-
care.
Yeah. But freedom.
All right, what's in these oddity stores? Let's go check them out, folks.
So there's only one. It is small place. And it's called Torless Treasures. And it's packed full of antiques and interesting little things. Sometimes it's buttons and dull things like that. Nothing really, but it's crammed full, and it looks like it's mostly odd junk. And he's an old guy, but he seems to be pretty wise. He's sitting there and has some medals on the wall, and with his name above it. You looking for anything in particular?
Any magical oddities that you have, perhaps?
Magical. All you kids, all you magical. In my day, we had no magic. You just fought with your fist and your sword.
That's cool.
I do that. I do that
I
exclusively.
I have the old boot of a fairy. That's magical. I have the eyeball of a newt.
I start like leafing through my level 1 magic book to see if that has anything to do with anything.
Oh yeah, you kind of see some of the components, and everything is slightly off. It's like, if you need Eye of Newt, this is Eye of Salamander. And if you need a toenail from a giant, he has a toenail from a half giant, or of an almost giant. I've got toenails of tall people. You know,
I've got 10 of those myself.
You're not a tall person, you're a half-orc. But if you want to sell me something, you know what? I bet if you sell me some of that hair of yours, I could get a pretty penny for that.
Is that a joke? I don't really have hair.
You don't have hair. He opens up a big book with scribbles all over it, and scribbles something down. Half-orcs, no hair. Hairless? Question mark.
Well, I shave it up.
You see him.
But I'm happy to give you my toenails.
I don't want your toenails. I don't know what's in.
Would you be interested in some hair from a giant spider?
A giant spider? Why, yes, I would be.
Okay. I reach into the bag of holding and pull out a handful of giant spider hair that I have. Can't remember when we got that.
I'll give you 5 silver pieces for that.
This is fine stuff. Make it 7. I won't be taken advantage of. I know how much this is worth.
Yeah, Fine. He hands him 7 silver pieces, and he puts on these white gloves and a baggie. All right, I'll take the spider hairs.
Careful, if you get it on your skin, it causes irritation. It can be quite itchy.
And I've been spiders before. You don't need to tell me about. You don't need to make up lies about their hair. He takes out a little magnifying glass and stares at it and puts it in a vial and makes a quick label and puts it on a shelf.
How about some goblin hair?
Ugh.
He's only interested in hair. That's it.
Why do all you think I'm some kind of hair freak?
Yeah, kinda.
There are other things to be. What could I use from a goblin? Got any teeth you're willing to give me?
I turn around and pull one of my teeth out.
Oh God!
He shocked. Slowly hands just a gold piece. Just
Nice.
for that. Thanks. He puts on. His white gloves are a little bit covered in blood, and he puts it in.
Yeah, not like an incisor,
box.
just one that Grackle probably doesn't use very much.
One of those useless teeth. We do have some very interesting stuff in the bag, I say to the party. You know, we've got all these dragon bits here, which, if we were looking to get rid of those, if we wanted to hang on to them for some reason.
Unless we can make armor out of them, which I'm not sure that I can for sure. I have no need for them.
I say
We have 7 pounds of dragon scales, 5 dragon teeth, and 7 dragon claws.
yeah, everything
in the
must
bag.
go.
That all
Oh,
sounds
yeah, I don't
terrible.
have armor right now.
What? You don't want things from a dragon, one of the most magical beings that exists.
They smell funny, and
They
they're
do.
weird.
I want to
They
insight
are.
check him to see if he's gonna try to lowball us now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. He looks genuinely uninterested in the dragon stuff. Let me tell you, once you've been covered with their guts and when one's exploded all over you, you have no interest in dragon's law.
You're weird.
Thank you. What do
Does
you have?
anyone-
What do you have? Do you have the floss from a werewolf? Woof? Do you have the maybe the socks of a pixie?
I have these cool flowers I picked a while back. I pull out some really wilted herbalist flowers.
If I wanted flowers, I'd go outside, man.
Do we have anything that's this guy's particular level of weird? I
I
don't
have
know.
papers from an office. I forget what office.
Is it from Mine of Foundelver?
I feel like it's the papers off what's her
Yarnos.
face.
I feel like it's Iarnos.
No, I think it's Zentarum lady's office that I like lifted a bunch of papers from.
Oh. Halia.
Halia.
She's so rude. She hates me so much for some reason.
Papers from an office from far away lands.
Yeah, there you go.
Faraway land. Let me look at this.
Far, far away. No. Offer first.
I can't offer you nothing if you're gonna give me nothing.
I will open it up so you can see that there is writing, but I'm standing back from the thing, so you probably can't read it too well.
What is this? A deal? Is it a deal? Is it something that would interest me? Is it the purchase of a parcel of land that to have?
Documents purchases of a faraway merchant of exotic animals, creatures, people.
What's the merchant's name?
Halia.
Go ahead and roll a deception check.
It's pretty damn good for me.
He looks at you for a long time. I know several Haliots. And none of them interest me.
I used to know a Jared. I hate that guy. I hate that name.
So, what kind of stuff are you looking for?
Look around!
And walk out.
You see, like, just kind of like sort of like half thrift shop, half oddities museum. You see just like
Well, okay, but we tried to sell you some dragon stuff. You didn't like that. We tried to sell you. Well, I guess we successfully sold you a goblin tooth.
yeah, and you successfully sold me some spider hairs.
Okay.
This
Well-
is just thoroughly. I will say that when you insight checked him, you did notice he is very well traveled, and has a air of him as of a former adventurer.
It is like nearing night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have plans.
All right. You got anything for me? Got any marbles from a game with the devil?
So he's not selling like regular ass armor, right?
No. You could get that shit in Daggerford.
Okay, how about one of you comes with me to get some regular ass armor?
Sure, I'll join you, but can I look around the shop to just see if like maybe he's in his craziness has actually found something magical and doesn't realize it? Is that
Yeah. Roll an Arcana check.
oh, I am great at Arcana.
Yeah, you're basically a
10.
magician. You look around and you're trying to your best, thinking of the times you've encountered mages, and you see like a stick that almost looks like a wand, but then you realize that it says under it, branch from cool tree I saw once.
This is just a bunch of junk. Who
You're
would
a
buy
bunch
this?
of junk, man.
No offense, but how do you make a living off of this? You're giving away. Do people actually come in here and buy these things?
There's a itch to scratch for everyone.
Well, that's true, I suppose.
You hear the jingles of another patron coming in and find, they purchase this, a torn piece of paper from the hall of some ancient king, that doesn't even seem familiar.
Well, all right.
See, people buy all sorts of crap from me.
Well, you showed me, that's for sure. Good luck with all of this. I hope it goes well in the future. Well, let's go get this goblin some armor.
Yeah, I'm just turning in for the night.
How do you feel about wolf poop?
Oh god.
Wolf poop. Is it a magic?
Technically, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Hmm.
At this point, I conjure a bunch of animals and I have them shit.
It depends on the. It depends on the size and depth.
I pull out my little poop bag from our travels that I was waiting to throw away in town,
Oh,
and I plop it on the counter.
why? No, I don't want this. Take it away.
Fine. There's a buyer for it somewhere, like you said.
Yeah,
I
hopefully.
stick it
no.
back in my little interior pocket
Oh God.
from whence it came. All right, I leave this place.
He waves. He doesn't even look up as he dusts off his treasures.
Well, all right. Let's go find that an armory, I guess. right? Or
Well,
general
it's in
goods?
Daggerford, which is
Oh, that's a ways off, right?
yeah.
A little bit.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, back to the caravan.
We don't have any like spare armor on us, do we? I guess it would be in the bag.
Yeah, is there just
I
spare armor, spare
might-
leather armor?
I might have leather. No, I have an extra. Nope.
You ask around the caravan, and people offer up just a regular pair of armor. And is there a melee weapon you want?
Daggers.
No one will give you a knife. I'm sorry. They're a little frightened of you. But
Fine.
reluctantly, someone you get one. You get one dagger.
Okay. I'll find the other
free.
dagger on my own time.
Yeah, that way you're not completely unarmed. you get a couple things. All right. Night falls.
We keep watch because we're gonna get wrecked.
All right.
I pet Goldie.
Goldie curls up by you, and I guess who's taking what watch?
I'll take second again.
Count me in for first. Actually, what watch is the goblin taking?
I'll take the last one.
Okay, so will I.
Really then volunteers to take the last watch.
I'll sleep in, but I'll warn anyone. If you hear crying, wake everyone up. Do not go investigating by yourself.
Okay.
I strongly suspect that person we picked up in the earlier, the one who was buried, might be a doppelganger, so keep your eyes out for him.
But not the goblin.
If a doppelganger were to choose a form, he would choose a more trustworthy one, I think.
Alright, I'll take the first watch. Actually.
I mean, it was hilarious when you did it that way.
No,
It'd be
but
the
someone really
ultimate
volunteered.
switcheroo.
Oh no, you know, I'll stick with my plan, but somebody has to take first watch.
Fine, I'll take the first watch. I'll do it.
Who's taking second?
Sure.
Uh,
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay. Yeah, you're you each take your watches. Dandy, you don't hear crying. You feel safe a little bit. Nothing of note happens on yours. Zag,
Yes.
as you wake up, you hear a noise, just like kind of behind a tree that you've all found yourselves, like on flat ground. There are a few trees around, and you hear, Zach.
I kick Thoroughly awake and I say, Psst, who is it?
It's Thoroughly.
No, shut up. Psst, who is whispering to me?
I'd rather not say. I could. I might be in danger if anyone finds out I've come here.
Okay, go ahead. Thoroughly listen also.
It's a female voice, and it's familiar, but you can't quite place it. As always. The cult is on to your group. I think they're going to move soon. I want to get out of here, and you have to help us. Leave this place. Leave the cult.
All 4 of you? I whisper.
All 4, no. Just 2 of us. Don't mention that you've heard anything. But if you have any contacts, if you have any places we can hide out, we'll tell you anything we need. It's not much.
Our group has some contacts. We can probably do that for you. Yeah, that's a thing.
One insight check the it's not much.
Go ahead. You know enough with your travels to know that these cultists haven't really even don't even really have a set leader. So you get the feeling that they are underlings, and this voice might be telling the truth. Like, more, yeah, you get it.
Just when the time comes, we'll win, and you will help. Pretty simple.
If you don't help, I've been silent. I'm listening. Never mind.
Hi!
It's me, Thrilly! Hello! No,
Hey, it's me, Halek.
when the time comes, help us and we'll help you. It's pretty simple. You've already shown some willingness here, and I can make some guesses as to who you are, but I will reserve them. But I'll let my party know that they're moving soon, and we'll stay ready. We'll keep our people close.
Look, we're not fighters like you. We wouldn't last in any sort of physical altercation.
That's fine. You don't need to don't attack us. Usually is the thing, and we'll most likely win.
Oh, now I understand.
You don't need to hit them in the back usually to pretend you're attacking us and not actually hit us.
We'll try to find some more information, but I think we're gonna disappear in Daggerford.
Okay, give us like a signal. I'll try and get the Enclave to help you out. I'll send some messengers out. I don't know how close we are to any Enclave locations, but thank you for the heads up.
Thank you. Keep your head down.
I'll do what we can.
You see like a shadow move. In the you see a shadow move in the back. Kind of obviously a stocky person, and they head back out into the night. All right. So,
I tell the group that when we wake up in the morning, but I tell Thurla to go back to bed, and then I wake up whoever's third watch.
So one by one, you wake up to really Grackle and Halek.
Oh no, in the morning. I do that. I tell them in the morning. We don't care about it now.
Oh,
No, but we're
Yeah.
third watch though.
Yeah. Oh, it's all of your watches? Okay, cool.
As Thrilly is not letting Halek and Grackle.
Okay, nice.
And I'm not letting Grackle be the watch alone.
Sure.
Sorry, in out of character, Halek hates goblins. This is like an established
Oh
thing.
no, yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm not just being like a dick.
Literally is proficient at murdering them.
I get
Yes.
if I hit you, I get +2.
yeah, we better hope that you never get charmed person and told to attack one of your people, because they may choose
True.
Grackle.
Just don't betray us. That's the bottom line.
Okay, but not anything eventful on this watch.
No, but thoroughly, you do spend the whole time watching the two of them, and every time Grackle maybe adjusts or looks out, or listens out, you see Halek, instead of intently listening for a sound, intently watching and listening, Grackle. It's a Grackle.
And I'm
Mhm.
intently watching Halix, so I think this is all a Grackle.
I'm obviously doing some of it on purpose at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the morning, you're welcome to move forward with, unless there's something you would like to do.
Before the caravan gets moving, I'm gonna head back up towards the shop. After he's opened up for the day. But a little bit of ways, I'm going to sit down and ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go peruse the shop, looking for any pings.
Nice. You get some vibes, like some low, maybe like every once in a while you get a ping, but nothing.
What are they on?
Just like a vial of an old potion, but there's maybe like a sip left and it's labeled like great in cocktails.
Okay.
You see like remnants of magic more than any active magic. And when you look at him, he is grizzled and unshaven, and his weapons that are behind him that read "not for sale" have some enchantment on it. But that's the only magic you find.
What weapons are there?
There is a longsword and a shield.
I'm gonna look at them.
You can look at them from far away. Not far away, but you know.
Well, I was about to leave and say, yeah, my friends were right. There's just crap here. Those things on the wall do look nice.
Yeah, they are nice. Memories of my time on the road.
And every memory's got a price.
They do not.
Oh, what would they really do?
Are we also there?
No. He kind of gives a hard stare at you.
I'm just
You
looking
know.
at the shield and the sword.
You know I'm friends with every merchant on the Sword Coast. You try anything tricky, and no one will sell you so much as an arrow.
Hey, insight check him on that.
Yeah.
I'm
Fourth
still
insight check.
Thurley's not very trusting.
Yeah, it's fine. Looking at him, making eye contact, you feel a little bit of a like spine tingle, and you've seen this look before, but you haven't really picked up on it from him yet until now. And it's kind of like an old, grizzled person with maybe possibly a very like I'm trying to think of how to say this, like a secret past, a secret yet powerful past, sort of like the shit. What was her name? Sort of like that priestess of Timora who ended up being a harper.
I do really like that shield.
You've got a good shield there yourself.
I like this one better. You sure?
I'm sure. You know what? You bring me the head of Tiamat, one of her heads, and maybe we'll.
She's
make
got
it.
more than one?
She has 5.
Are you sure?
He gives you another really hard.
Did we get a briefing on Tiamat at any point? I don't feel like we did.
I think Thorilli would know. Like, it's pretty general knowledge about Tiamat.
Okay. Which color then?
Lady's choice. Or dealer's choice, is that the better phrase? I don't know anything.
Okay, so my choice. Like, from the ping, would I know that that shield would be like a shield +1?
No, you just get like the magic. You don't really get. It's not an identify spell.
Eh. Care for an arm wrestle at least?
No. Try a different merchant. Maybe someone at Daggerford. You fool.
Okay, Thoroughly leaves dejected. He just wanted to arm wrestle.
He kind of like moves his arm, like he's a little bit too to be arm wrestling. Nothing against you, thoroughly. All right. Anyone else want to do anything in Gillian's Hill?
Nah.
Buy some more PCs.
Yeah, can we go find, can we shop for a Ben maybe? A Ben? Or a,
Kuroka.
yeah, get a Kuroka.
Kuroka's traveled.
He was a slave, so maybe.
Yeah. But he's more, anyway, yeah, he was at one point a slave. Alright. And you load up the caravan and off to Daggerford you go. With knowing that the cultists are possibly planning some, maybe it's only a day's travel, but as you're going, you see Rona's merchant struggle as an axle breaks on their cart, and you feel one of the wheels on Halic, on your merchant's cart, you feel one of the wheels suddenly jamming and having a little bit trouble going, and you had to stop for repairs. Things that haven't happened before, but seem to all happen on the same day.
Ambush!
Can
But-
I
go ahead.
look around to see other people's reactions to this? And either
Yeah.
perception check or insight check. I just like want to get a sense of if I can see anybody like that might have known this was gonna happen.
I'll let you roll a perception check. Let's see, how heavy is this wagon? Very heavy. Let's see. This is it can handle 6 tons, but I don't know what this is.
So Wallace 1 through 4.
Yeah, no.
Up to 4,000 pounds. Yeah. Unless you want them to all break their backs immediately. No.
Training.
I think only Grok could pick that up and maybe for briefly a moment. So hey, look, you kind of look around and you see more people either annoyed, but you don't get the feeling that anyone's watching this. And you check everything and you assume that it seems like it's just a routine maintenance thing. But you also feel like it may be not.
Okay. So is there like a crew that comes in to fix it, or am I expected?
You are.
Okay.
Along with like some people help you out. It takes
Right.
hours
I
delay.
just mean I want to check and make sure. I want to inspect to see if it's all
Oh, okay.
properly done.
Go ahead and roll investigation as you're repairing this. Seems fine. People help you. You get it back up. You see that it probably broke from just a rough road.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Close call. No big deal. As far as that is concerned.
All right. So, you roll in right on time as usual, because I control this universe, and I say so. It's a little late. You roll into Daggerford. It's the biggest city you've been to since for a long time, for a really long time. You get the feeling that maybe you could find some magical items. You could definitely find some stuff to outfit Grackle with if you were feeling generous, as he does not have money. And you notice, and you see that for a lot of the people on your caravan, this is their last stop, and you'll be getting some new faces and leaving some old. As soon as you hit Daggerford, all the cultists veer off and head towards the edge of town, like to the opposite edge of town. And you pass by a sign that says, "Welcome to Daggerford, home of Duke Maldwin Daggerford," who you would know is, just from the fact that it says Duke, is the ruler of Daggerford. You find several hotels you could stay at, if there's any one that you prefer. A nice, crappy one, or if you want to sleep outside, let me know.
Thoroughly would like a room.
Yeah.
Let's get a nice room. We've been traveling for a while.
Okay,
Yeah,
you find
I'll throw in for a room. Also.
you head over to a to a hotel with Grackle in tow, hopefully excited. And let's see, you find yourselves at the Dragonback Inn, a large building with fieldstone walls to chest height and wooden walls above, supported by thick timbers. The windows are made of dark green leaded glass, and above the door there hung a wooden sign. A dragon skull is over the fireplace of the main room, and it's decorated with lots of banners and shields, just reflecting the slaying of a lot of dragons. You get a feeling that no cultists are going to be staying here. And you're greeted by a heavy-set dwarf with white whiskers and a red nose. How can I help you?
We'd like a room, please. A big one.
A nice one that's had its sheets changed within this past day
Ah, well, we could certainly do that. Here, uh, we have some ones that were changed today, even. The sheets were boiled in water, scrubbed nice and clean. They're almost white. Yeah, that'll be, let me see, 2 gold a night for the suite.
That sounds fair. I'll pay for the room.
Oh, so kind.
And may I recommend, this is just an inn, but there's a popular tavern called the Happy Cow if you want to get a bite to eat and meet the locals, or there's the River Shining Tavern. And oh, I see you, sir. Are you you're a cleric? What god do you serve?
I don't know you.
Great. Well, we have some great temples. We've one to Shantia, Lathander, Tempest, and Timora, as well as the tavern dedicated to her. Anyway, here's the key, and I'm gonna go fuck off now.
Thanks. We wave.
Where's the Timora Tavern?
The Timora Tavern is 2 roads down, called Lady Luck Tavern. Lots of gambling there as well if you want to lose a couple coin.
Gotcha. Okay, well, thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you. Make sure to review us on Fantasy Yelp.
Definitely. If those sheets are as clean as you claim, you'll get 5 stars.
He nods and takes another sip of his big ale.
Alright.
And you get a pretty sweet room. Alright.
Wait, are there actual beds?
Yeah, we'll say that there are 2 beds and that you want some cots so you have enough cots.
Correctly, you're tiny. You can hop in bed. You can share my bed at the foot of my bed.
We all glance at each other in horror. He's gonna kill him while he's
I'm
asleep.
going to do that. I'm not scared of this guy.
Okay.
I've fought
You
much
really-
larger things.
You really should be. just for your own sake.
No, come on. I've turned over this guy. Maybe not so bad. At the very least, I'm stuck with him for the time being, and you all like him, so I'm not gonna touch him.
Okay, good enough for me. just trying to just warn you is all.
Yeah, I'm already lying down, but I'm holding my dagger close.
If you wanted to pick up another one of those, I imagine that this town is a place you could find one. Get it?
Oh, I get it.
The Halix special right there.
Oh, it's called dagger for no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, is there anything anyone needs to do just to get maintenance out of the way?
Oh, I'm gonna ask. Why'd you ask if I knew how to what if I knew the Underdark well?
Well, my family's been missing for some time now, or at least part of it, and my village with it. And the last clue that I had was a Drider that snuck away from us to my chagrin. And then dragons started appearing, so our priorities kind of got shifted. However, once we handle the dragons, I'm looking to sort of find them.
Oh, the big place.
Well, yeah, that's, yeah.
Oh, also, where are we headed? Not that I know, like on the surface, where anything is.
I believe we're heading...
Where are we going?
Where is it? It's the town up beyond this town.
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep, that's the one. You notice that we have a golden elk here.
Oh yeah, you got a place to. They want to find the elk needed a place in Daggerford. What is it? Oh my god, I was gonna say a queen, a magician, a mage.
A mage, and oh, in Daggerford, I thought it was Waterdeep. I thought he was going to the same place we were.
Yep, you're right. Sorry, I'm bad. Kill me.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Night passes. Are any of you keeping watch? Are you?
Yeah, they're gonna make. We told the group, just so you guys all know, we're going to be attacked by dragon cultists at some point soon, or some sort of thing is going to happen. So, be aware of that.
Oh, actually, before you go, do you guys want to go anywhere in the town? Bars, meet the locals, anything like that?
Yeah,
It's
maybe
like
we
when
should.
I'm
gonna
going
say
out
no.
with friends, but I'm broke. Like, I can't say where we're going. I'm not paying for anything.
Yeah, maybe we should spend a little time in a tavern, kind of just listen, see about any goings on in the town, if anything interesting happens, any potential to make some money, maybe.
I don't think we have enough cash for magic weapons myself, so I would probably try and either make some more potions or find out how to augment my potions, or maybe buy some cheap potions or something along those lines.
I would like to buy a healing potion or two.
Okay. You would easily be able healing potions at cost, like so 50 gold pieces. If you want to negotiate, just roll a persuasion check versus mine. And I rolled a 1%, 25% discount. So
Sweet.
healing potions would be, let me see, 50 times 0.75, 37, we'll say.
Not a bad deal. I buy 3.
Okay. And oh my god, I tried to call you Grunk. Grackle, roll a investigation check.
Investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're for some coins.
Oh, I was thinking I'd go out hunting. Because I can't pay for anything and I need to eat.
Well, you could definitely with that. I would say I'm gonna say that you find 10 gold pieces as you're looking around, and you come back with like a like as you've been walking. Maybe you found some of this in other people's pockets. Who's to say? But you come back with about 10 gold total. All
Would
right.
I be able to hunt animals? Is there
Yeah.
forest nearby?
You're able to go hunt animals and find a creature to kill and eat if you would like, or if you want to sell it, I guess.
I'm gonna eat it and I'll take the skin.
Okay, you do that and you have a cool new jacket.
Oh no, I meant just to keep, but okay.
Okay. All right. Anything else? I think Danny, did you say you want to know any locals or?
Oh yeah. I wanted to spend a little time and see if there's any interesting goings on.
All right. Did any of the there's 3 inns and tavern or 3 taverns. Sorry, the Happy Cow, River Shining Tavern, and Lady Luck Tavern.
We were recommended the Happy Cow, so let's go there.
All right. You arrive at a very popular tavern in town called the Happy Cow, owned by the Hard Cheese Halfling family. So there are a bunch of halflings running around. There's amazing like cheeses that you haven't had because you've been eating like hardtack the whole day. You see some pretty incredibly dressed people, but one person sticks out to all of you as you enter the tavern. He sits at the bar stool and walking stick, kind of leaning on a walking stick, but it's straight back. And what really points out to you is he's wearing plate mail, and he has this beautiful great sword. Both appear to have some aura of magic to them. And he is telling about a story of slaying dragons and the dragons that have come to the world to destroy Faerun. And he's almost like how he's telling the story is almost bard-like. He's like oozing with charisma. If Rona was here, she would immediately identify him as a paladin. And other patrons are zipping back and forth. It seems like a very chill but lively tavern. Oh wait, what? There's another woman, a half elf, who's wearing this like brilliant bronze dress, and seems to be a regular patron as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a drink, sit down at a table close to them, and kind of try and overhear what they're talking about. More so, other than just the dragons and whatnot.
Okay. Oh, who else is at the bar? Is it just Dandy?
I'll follow just to make sure he's not alone.
Yeah, I would not like to be alone after
Where do you
last time.
think Thoril is? Seriously.
At the bar.
I said a drink.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the bar also, but I wanted to do one.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. What did you want to do?
Well, the place I bought the potions did I buy it from like a mage of some sort?
Oh, yeah, you bought it from an alchemist for sure.
Okay, cool. Well, I just want to see if I can chat up that person and tell them about my studies for my level 1 magic book and ask for any tips.
Oh, they say pronunciate and study hard, and soon you'll be achieving spells you never thought you could.
Okay, so pronunciation is takeaway.
It's very important. Yes.
Okay. So it's Leviosa.
Not Leviosa.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, so you sidle up to the bar, and seems to be he's like talking loudly, so you don't really have to hide that you're listening. He's kind of telling about an adventure along the Sword Coast and the friends that he's lost, and the efforts he's made to bring justice, goodness, and and spread Cormier's influence, who is the evening slash Lathander. He keeps talking about Lathander as well. You see that his plate mail is emblazoned with a purple dragon, which is the symbol for Cormier.
Cool, cool.
He's friendly.
He seems to be, yes. Maybe I'll... What's he drinking?
He's drinking some firewater. Neat.
Ooh, wow. I will order him another one and have the bartender bring it over to him real sly. Say it was from me.
He looks over and and holds his drink up, and then takes a sip, and another nod to you.
I pick up my drink and I go over to talk to him.
He holds out his and says, "Hello, I am Sir Istibal."
Sir Istibal, I am Dandy. Nice to meet you. Shake his hand.
Good to meet you.
I couldn't help but overhear that you seem to be quite an adventurer. I make myself to be a bit of an adventurer as well.
Oh, well, retired, unfortunately. He pats his leg. That dragon certainly made sure to be out of commission once he was through with me, but we got him. What an adventure. What brings you to Deckerford?
Well, we're traveling with a caravan. We're making our way to Waterdeep.
Oh. Yeah. Waterdeep is a lovely place. I highly recommend it. You can find all sorts of treasures there.
So you say you've fought dragons before,
Yes.
Seems like you have.
Quite a few. I had to represent the purple dragons, defend my land, and defeat anyone who defies Lathander. Prevent this place from getting falling into chaos, and this particular black dragon was a real shitbird.
And you killed it.
Yes, sir, I did. I did not defeat the final blow. One of my party members did. Please don't take me as someone who thinks that they could take a dragon on themselves. But my friend Imani, the wizard, took advantage of the situation and dealt the final blow. My friend Jack almost drowned.
Oh. Ooh, that's...
Yeah, do you travel with the party?
Yes, actually I have a story that mirrors quite closely to that. We've also fought dragons and defeated dragons.
Oh.
I was not the slayer. That one over there, who's drinking heavily, he's our resident dragon slayer.
He looks over. Dwarves are very helpful in that. As are gnomes, of course. I know my friend, what is his name, Antar, was invaluable in helping stop many dragons from taking small cities.
Antar.
Do any of these names sound familiar? Have I heard them before?
Antar is your contact for this whole thing. He's a member of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Great. Okay. Interesting. Is he within town? Do we know that? Are we...
You have last you saw him, he was in Elturel.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. Okay. Well, great. I think I won't mention that we know him quite yet. Have you ever, when you were hunting these dragons, did you ever come in contact with a group that surrounded themselves with these dragons, a cult, if you will?
He spits on the ground. Of course. Those dastardly monsters. If my leg was still in working order, I'd be out there taking them on one by one. I don't trust a single member of that cult. They corrupt from the inside, and they're evil, and they're using religion against us, and they'll summon dragon liches, and even my god Lathander came to me and said to wipe them out with all of my strength.
Have you ever met any that are redeemable, that
Well,
turned?
I personally haven't, but it doesn't mean people can't change.
That's
I mean, I was dealing with the worst of the worst, those who carried out killings and planned the deaths of thousands of people. But maybe if they're not so high, maybe if they're not so deep, maybe if they haven't drunk the worm, they're redeemable.
Oh yes, the worm. I forgot all about that. That's some creepy, creepy stuff, isn't it?
It's just the beginning of the creepiness.
Well, I won't waste any more of your time. You
You bought me. You can't waste my time. He
This is
pats
good.
you on the back. Enjoy your adventuring, and it sounds like you have many of the same ideals. If you need anything, I'm only, you know where to find me.
Thank you. We just may take you up on that. Your knowledge may be quite useful. And I return to the party and get some more drinks. Tell them about the badass paladin who's fought black dragons and stuff over there.
He nods over to you. Would anyone else like to do anything aside? I know, Thoroughly, you are drinking at this point. Alright, so, you return to your hotel. Alvaro, what's his name? The leader of the... Alvin? No. Andro runs into the common room and, panting and calling you over. There has been an attack. It's only 15 miles from here. We have to get the caravan and get out. Find anyone you know, and we're leaving tonight. Meet me in the in the square if you still want your job in an hour. I'm trying to round up everyone I can. A black dragon's attack, only 15 miles from here.
Oh no.
And that's where we'll end it tonight.
Ah! Q
I burst
screaming.
back into the bar.
Yeah.
Your duties are needed.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for
Alright.
DMing,
Get this
Christine, but I've got to actually run
Yeah.
right away here.
So,
Okay.
See you, Wayne.
Bye.
yeah.
Gotta get this
Night.
guy a crutch.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Night night. Thanks for DMing.
No problem. Have a good
night.